Hi everybody, today we're gonna read Gus Grows a Plant by Frank Ramkins. Gus Grows a Plant. What do you guys see on the front cover of this book? I think this must be Gus because he is watering the plant. The title of the book says Gus Grows a Plant. So I think this book must be about Gus and how he is growing a plant. Let's read and find out. Gus grows a plant. Spring is here. So it's spring. So that means fall and winter are over. So it is spring. And what happens in the spring? In the winter, all the leaves, there's no leaves on the trees. During the fall, leaves start to fall from the trees. And then winter, the trees have no leaves on them. So it is spring. So the leaves on the trees start to bloom and flowers start to grow. So it is spring. Let's see what Gus is gonna do. Now that it's spring, I wonder what he's gonna do. What do you think Gus is going to do? Let's see. Time to plant. Gus gets seeds. So it's time to plant. So Gus gets seeds. So look, Gus has a little bag the bag has a picture of a flower on it. So that means this is his seeds in the bag and they're gonna grow into flowers. And he has a rake. And look, there's someone taking a picture of Gus. This might be Gus's mom and dad. And they might help him plant the flowers in the garden. So this must be their garden outside their house. And they're gonna plant flowers together. I wonder how many plants are gonna grow. Are they gonna plant one plant, two plants? I wonder how many they're going to grow. Let's see what happens. Dad digs, Gus digs too. So look, they're digging the grass. So look, they have to dig. They have to dig the soil and then they have to put the seed in it. So look, they're digging. So look, Gus's dad has a big rake and he's digging. And then look, Gus has a smaller little shovel and he's digging too. So they're digging the ground. I wonder what they're gonna do next. What do you think they're gonna do next? So they're digging and then what comes next? What do you think they're gonna do next? Are they gonna plant the seed next? Are they gonna water the soil next? I wonder what they're gonna do next. I wonder are other people gonna help them? Who else is going to help them? Let's see. Gus plants a seed. The seed needs, what do you think it needs? Water. So look, Gus plants the seed. So look, Gus is putting the seed inside the hole in the soil. So Gus is planting the seed. Look, he's planting the seed. He's planting the seed. Look, he's putting it inside the hole. He's putting it inside the hole. Look, he's putting it inside the hole. And then he covered up the hole. And now he's watering the soil. He's watering the soil because soil needs water and so does the seed. So the water is going to go through the soil and down to the seed because seeds need water to grow. If you don't give seed water, it's not going to grow. I wonder what Gus is going to do next. Is he going to plant more? Is he going to plant more seeds? Is he going to grow more flowers? What is Gus going to do next? Or is he going to watch his seed grow? Let's see. Soon Gus has a plant. The plant has a worm. So look, You have to wait a little bit. You have to wait some time. A seed doesn't grow in one day. You don't plant a seed and then the next day you have a flower. No, that's not how it works. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to wait. You have to wait and be patient. So look, a few weeks pass by and now Gus has a small little plant over here. Look, he has a small little plant. He has a small little plant over here. A small little plant. And look, now he has a worm. There's a worm right next to his plant. So I wonder what's going to happen next. What part of the plant do you think is going to grow next? What do you think will grow next? Let's think of a plant and a flower. What does it have? What does the plant have? It has a stem, petals, leaves. So what part of the plant do you think is going to grow next? What do you think is going to grow next? Which part? Let's see. The plant needs sun. It needs more water. So look, a plant needs plenty of sunshine. You can't put if you're growing a plant in your house, you have to make sure that it's by the window. You can't put a plant in the darkness. If you put a plant in darkness, it's not gonna grow. It needs plenty of sunlight. It needs sunlight to grow. It needs plenty of sunlight. It needs to be somewhere warm. Can plants grow in cold places? Can a plant grow somewhere where it's very, very, very cold? Or in areas where there's no water, like the desert? No, plants cannot grow in the desert because it is very hot and there's no water in the desert. Plants need water, as we can see here. Look, Gus is watering the plant. And plants need sunlight, so plants grow in places where they get plenty of sunlight. So let's see what happens next. Let's see what part of the plant is gonna grow next. But look how small it was here. Now look, more leaves started to grow. So let's see what's next. And fresh air, the plant grows. So look, the plant is continuing to grow. It's continuing to grow taller and taller and taller and taller every single day. So before it was very tiny, now it's so much bigger. Look, it has more leaves. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 leaves now. Now the plant has 5 leaves. Before it was so small and tiny, there were no leaves. And grows. How big is it? Oh, look. It's growing and growing and growing. So look, before the plant was so tiny. Look how tall it is now. It's almost as tall as Gus's. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 leaves. But look, now it grew even more. Now the flower grew and the petals, now it has petals and the flower blossomed. So look, let's see, is the flower done growing? Is Gus going to grow more plants? Let's see what happens next. Very big, bigger than Gus. So look, the plant grew bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Now the plant is bigger than Gus. Look how tall the plant is and look how tall Gus is. So the plant is taller than Gus. Look, it's taller than Gus. So look how tall the plant is and look where Gus is. So this plant grew very, very tall. Wait, Gus has an idea. So look, also in their garden, they're growing tomatoes. Look, they're growing tomatoes. They're growing tomatoes and flowers. But here, his mom is about to take a picture and his mom says, wait, Gus has an idea. So Gus has an idea. I wonder, what is Gus's idea? What idea does he have? Does he want to grow more plants? What do you think is Gus's idea? Let's see. Gus grows two. So Gus wanted to be the same size as his plant, his flower. So look, Gus took a little stool and Gus is standing on the stool. So now Gus and the flower are the same height. Look. So now Gus is the same height as his flower. So look, the flower started off very small and now look how tall the flower is. It is very tall. So now it's done growing. The